Hey everybody, it's Drewski McGillicuddy, and I went to the actual honest-to-God theater to see 2021's Mortal Kombat, and I got some problems, okay? Because I really wanted to like this movie because the trailer was really good. And hold on. Don't let me get ahead of myself now. I didn't not like the movie. I was just highly disappointed. I felt empty inside. You know what I mean? Sitting there watching it, feeling empty inside. Of course, there were several times where I was watching it with just the biggest smile on my face. But that was like mostly the scenes involving Kano. I guess we'll get that out of the way. Kano absolutely steals the show. Every scene he's in, he's chewing up the scenery. Almost every word out of his mouth had me cracking up, and just his reactions to stuff, and like the strongest performance, all that good stuff. Now, don't get me wrong, there was other good stuff. Like, some of the fight scenes were really good. I think if it wasn't for the choppy editing, it's like, what do we need a jump cut for? Just let me watch these two guys fucking fight, for Christ's sake. Then you got, like, all the other characters, aside from Scorpion and Sub-Zero, which, you know, if they were going to go all in with the beginning of this movie, they should have went all in with the beginning of this movie, especially if they're not going to get to the fucking tournament until hopefully the next movie, if there is one, because who knows if this is going to garner enough money or enough positive feedback. So it's like, I don't want to sit here and shit on the movie because it is Mortal Kombat, and it was, you know, it had some fan service in it. You know, I appreciate the fan service. That's great. Thank you for the fan service, because some of the fatalities that are in this are straight from the games. My problem with one of the fatalities is because the character that it is given the fatality, which happens to be Shang Tsung, because Shang Tsung was just, he sucked. He sucked really hard in this movie. I don't know who this guy is. I don't know why this guy is in this movie when they should have just got the original actor that played Shang Tsung in the 1995 movie, because I'm sorry, in the first game, Shang Tsung was like 150-something fucking years old, or I don't know. He's a fucking old motherfucker. And he could shapeshift. Not one motherfucking time in this movie does Shang Tsung shapeshift. And that pissed me off. Okay? And then the fact that he sucks. He's wooden. Like, he doesn't feel threatening to me. I didn't fucking like it. Okay? There's no reason they shouldn't have got the guy from the original Mortal Kombat to be Shang Tsung once more, because he's done it more than once. He could have been old Shang Tsung. Not that he looks like he's even aged since 1995. I mean, last time I don't know. I haven't seen him in a while, but the last time I seen him, he was looking pretty good. Then you have Sonya, and she didn't even have the birthmark, so she wasn't even chosen. Like, Cole, this guy who's supposed to be the main character that nobody knows because he's not in any of the fucking games. It's like, I get it that, you know, they want to make up some more characters because it's tradition for every time something new, Mortal Kombat, comes out, they have to have new characters. Well, you know, in the 95 version, they didn't bother throwing in new characters. Well, I guess they did. There was so, like, Art, he was a new character. You couldn't play as him in the game. Maybe Mortal Kombat 11 Aftermath should get a skin for Art, since they are doing all the original 95 actor portrayal skins for the game. I don't even have the game. I'm ashamed of myself. What was I talking about? Art. Cole. Yeah, hold on. I'll get to Cole. But I want to talk about fucking Sonya Blade. This chick that played Sonya Blade, she did have one good line in the movie that made me laugh. I can't remember what it was, but it was pretty good. And then, as far as the rest of the movie involving Sonya Blade, I didn't like this actress at all. I don't know what it was. I tried to get behind her. Put it this way. She was no Veronica Vaughn, okay? And then Jax was almost good, but I feel like he was kind of underutilized. He did have the cool scene with Sub-Zero, but the whole, I mean, I get it. They gave him the little dinky metal arms, and he had to find his chi or whatever the fuck bullshit that was to find your superpower. I thought that was kind of corny. What the hell is that? And then Liu Kang with his fire. And the guy that played Liu Kang, I mean, he tried his best. He tried his damnedest. And he had that good scene where he was almost like Bruce Lee Brick, It's just something about him just didn't feel Liu Kang to me. I don't know. And then Kung Lao, I mean, sure, he had some cool scenes, but the guy that was him, aside from the dinner scene where they're fucking with Kano, I mean, that might be their shining moment in the movie. But aside from that, it bothered me. It just, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. But Scorpion and Sub-Zero were pretty good. I feel like I prefer the original look for Scorpion and Sub-Zero. It's iconic. They just look, it's the first game. I don't fucking know. It's like, why couldn't they progressively look like that? Like, why can't we start with the first fucking game and then worry about shit from the next shit and the other shit and more stuff? Because it leaves potential for sequels, because there's so many characters in the Mortal Kombat universe. And I just feel like some of these characters, especially Cabal, was just thrown in there like, look, here's another familiar face. And then here's Dragon Girl that gets, flawless victoried. He's like, she doesn't even shit. But Kano, man, Kano is fucking great. I almost forgot that Goro was in this movie. Yeah. Remember that coal guy I was talking about? Well, apparently at the beginning of the movie, Sub-Zero comes in to this camp and just kills everybody that Scorpion loves. Or whatever his... Because like at the beginning of the movie, they're all talking, and it tells you that they're speaking Japanese, and then it tells you that they're speaking Chinese. And then you're like, well, why the hell are they speaking two different languages? And you're like, oh, wait a minute, okay. He knows that Scorpion don't know Japanese. He's talking to him in Japanese, fucking with him. And it took me a while to figure it out, but that... I have no idea. I have no idea. But the beginning had so much fucking potential. And then I feel like they went with like the duds of the roster. Because like when people play Mortal Kombat, they play as Scorpion or Sub-Zero. But now I feel like, I might start playing as Kano more often, because he was just really, really good in this movie. And, he was good in the 95 version, but there's just something special about his performance and just everything. Like, everything written for him was incredible. And then everything written for everybody else was just like mediocre at best. It's like this movie has a little bit going for... Oh, did I mention that Goro was in this fucking... Oh my god! He looks fucking horrible, okay? He's got fucking horse face. Like, who the fuck designed this goddamn thing? And why the fuck did it have to be CGI? Couldn't you have spent a couple $1 million building this fucking suit with this modern technology, and then maybe splice in a little bit of CGI in there, and then you would think that you got Goro, a fucking four-armed fucking prince, and he goes up against a motherfucking noob and gets his fucking head cut off. Or no, he gets stabbed in the fucking eyeball. Oh, spoiler alert. I figure everybody's already seen this. Either you got a theater near you, or you fucking downloaded the HBO Max app just so you could watch this movie. But yeah, it's like Goro's in the movie for, like, sure, he was in the movie for like 5 minutes in the last time, but he was in more than one fucking scene. Well, maybe he was in 2 scenes in this movie. But in the other movie, his fucking introduction was epic as fuck. Look at this. Am I showing it? Can you see what it is that I'm fucking talking about? And then in this fucking movie, Shang Tsung's like, oh, Goro, it's lovely to have you on our side. And then he gets the shit kicked out of him by the fucking noob. The fucking noob of the group, so that he can find his inner chi or whatever the fuck it is. And his inner chi is that he can get his ass beat and still keep standing up and then have, like, use the energy that's been inflicted on him or whatever back at. It's fucking stupid. Everybody's gonna be so mad at me. So yeah, I don't know what else to tell you, everybody. I mean, I'm sure everybody's seen this by now, and they probably are overwhelmed with joy that there's a new Mortal Kombat movie. And like I said, I really loved Kano. You know who I didn't love? Fucking Reptile. Fucking Jesus Christ. That was, wait, a fucking crocodile? He had to be a crocodile because the guy from Australia fucking rips his fucking heart out? You couldn't just have him be a fucking ninja-ish type reptilian-looking motherfucker? Have y'all ever seen V from the set? Jesus Christ. Anyway, the movie is not as bad as I'm making it out to be. So, if you haven't seen it, you know, give it a chance. You know, it might float your boat. I mean, my boat's got fucking holes in it. So, all I can really say is it was not as good as the 95 version. And that's all I really wanted, was it for it to be just as good as that one. Because that one's got a little bit of problems too, and maybe we'll address those shortly. But until then, this has been me, frustrated as hell, trying to talk to you about a movie. So if you liked it, click these motherfucking buttons before I get pissed the fuck off. Okay? And you can also start telling your fucking friends, because, you know, I should have more subscribers, because, you know, at least, you know, my mom thinks I'm funny. Also, there is a Patreon link. And if you go over to patreon.com/Drewski McGillicuddy, I might start plugging the fucking microphone in. You never know. That's the fun of this channel. You never know what the fuck's going to happen. Could talk about a movie. Could show you some stuff I found. Could get pissed off about the way people fucking drive around here because it's fucking terrible. Anyway, I love you guys. Get the fuck out.